Welcome to the celebrated nightly news of Calaveras County. My name is John.
And I'm Kim.
And I'd like to thank Kim for joining us tonight because she's not feeling very well. So she's just going to be like window dressing. She's just going to sit there and look pretty. And is that the...
I don't think I look that pretty tonight.
Yeah. And
I took lots of Motrin before I came on air, so I could feel better, at least be able to talk. So here I am.
Here you are.
So how was your media night?
Well, earlier this evening, we attended the Angels Camp Business Association Media Night.
Yes, well, you did. I was supposed to go and I couldn't because I could
you
barely
weren't
talk.
feeling well, right?
Not feeling well. So
yeah, and it went very well. It was very well attended. It was a packed house
at camps.
It was a packed house at camps at Greenhorn Creek, and it was and basically, I felt strangely out of place because this was a place for the real media.
We're real media now.
I know, but they had the fairly new editor of the Union Democrat was there. She has been on the job for, I think, 9 months now.
Teresa Chebuhar.
Yeah.
That's her name.
And also was...
Bill Johnson. Clark
Broadcasting. And one of the things that's kind of interesting is Bill and I were talking about is we probably end up doing almost exactly the same thing all the time. I mean, they're probably covering the stories as we,
but we're in different counties. They're not really over here as much.
Well, no. But it was kind of a fun meeting, and it was
Buzz Eggleston from
Calaveras Enterprise, and he
John
actually
Hamilton.
And Buzz had some Buzz did a really nice job tonight, talking about the different ways businesses can, and ostensibly the reason for this meeting was for businesses on having them how they can work with the media better. If they have stories, if they're going to supply
deadlines, what types of things they need, right? Press releases.
And also to echo one of the things that Buzz said as far as emailing us stories works, which we got, because that way, one of the things that we've become very well at is cut and paste, right?
No. We go out and get lots of news.
I'm just
kidding. We do have a lot of people that just send us press releases, and we're very fortunate in that way.
Yeah, we are.
A lot of news you don't realize is press release driven. The majority of newspapers and all that is I would say 90% of it is press release driven.
Yeah.
And 25 and 10% of it is going out and getting the news. Yeah. But we're busy all the time. We work a lot of hours.
Kim's being defensive.
Yeah.
No, I want to say it was an honor to be included.
Yes,
I want to thank everybody from the Angels Camp Business Association. We were treated very well, probably better than we deserved.
No, stop
it. But everybody wanted to know how Kim was feeling better. It was a nice thing. So anyway,
that went well.
So
and we also have the weekend recap. What happened over the weekend?
Well, go ahead, Kim.
Well, we had the Bjorn Loppet.
The Bjorn Loppet. Let me see if I have it on
race
here.
Up at Bear Valley Cross Country. This is an annual event they have every year. As John says it, can you speak Bjorn Loppet? They had a dinner party on Saturday afternoon at Headwaters Cafe in the village. It was very well attended.
Yes, it was.
I'll just keep talking while oh, there you go. There's your video. Now, is this on? This is the Strider that they were doing here?
This is the Bjorn Loppet.
Strider, correct?
Yeah, so let's see.
It was also the last weekend for Seussical the Musical.
Seussical the Musical? Was it the last weekend?
I believe it was the last weekend. And Hannah Heath attended that for us and got some really good pictures. She attended that on Saturday night. This was put on both by Toyon Middle School and Calaveras High School students. Seussical the Musical after the creative Dr. Seuss book, Horton Hear a Who. And this was the last weekend for that. And she took some wonderful, wonderful shots. If you'd like to take a peek at those.
Horton Hear and Who?
Yes. Dr. Seuss. And also, let me keep talking.
Go ahead.
They had the Bear Valley Slope Style and Progression session up at Bear Valley on Saturday, which we had all the trickster skiers and snowboarders out.
Now this is the start of here's the start of the Bjorn Loppet, and you'll see here's Paul. Here is local
instructor,
cross country guru, Paul Peterson, and he's been with us for doing this race for like 35 years.
Yeah.
And he's been with us for doing this race for like 35 years.
And it was quite well attended also, wasn't it?
Mhm.
Those are the basic parameters. Somebody's asking about, what about, tell me.
Talking about passing, so if you need to pass somebody in the tracks, all the rest of that stuff. And let's see.
If you want to have a polite
In about another, I don't have fast forward on this particular one, but you'll see him head out of the starting gate here.
understanding if there's any automatic, if you yell track, somebody pops out of your way. Anybody have any other thoughts on that?
There was a lot of very fit people here.
Yes, I imagine.
So,
You have to be fit to be able to
To do cross country,
skiing,
yeah.
yes.
See, I'm kind of
I can't
like
imagine.
an old. As being kind of an old fat guy, it kind of helps to have gravity just downhill. You just fall
You don't
down.
have to be an old fat guy.
Huh?
You could exercise.
I could?
Of course, I don't either.
Oh,
So what
I
do I have to
could?
say? Yeah.
Well, what else while we're
We
we'll
also
turn it
had
down here.
the burn survivors came
Oh,
up
yeah.
to Bear Valley and had a weekend of play.
Yes.
The Elisa Ann Roosh Burn Foundation kids have arrived in Bear Valley for their annual weekend of playing in our winter wonderland.
Yes, it was a very.
This year,
touching.
there were 26 kids participating. For the past 13 years, this has been a tradition for this foundation. Bear Valley Mountain Resort has donated rentals, lift tickets, and food. The Bear Valley portion of this project has been graciously facilitated by Rosie Sundell and Jim Gentling. Chapel in the Pines of Arnold has donated lodging for all of these kids. The Ebbets Pass Fire Department had graciously provided breakfast and dinners. And let me see. We have a really nice shot there of all the
And
kids.
here they go.
Here go the
Here goes the Bjorn Loppet.
Bjorn
and they're taking
Loppets.
off. They are in the tracks. They are going like mad.
Now, how do they make those tracks for them?
They actually use
Interesting. Special
a group special groomer. The grooms that 40 miles of trails.
Now, how many miles was this race?
They had a
10K and
10K and a 20K.
Okay, so
So
that's
they were-
tiring. Goodness sakes.
I know. Pretty amazing, huh?
Mm-hmm.
There they go.
And we have a
There's
nice
the-
video of that if you'd like to take a look on the pinetree.net.
We actually haven't posted it yet.
Well, we will when we have time. Sometimes we can't get to everything right away.
We haven't got it posted yet.
We will.
All right,
as fast as
let's
we can.
see. Where was the? Oh, also they had the at the. Oh, they had the slope style.
Yeah, the slope style and progression session.
Yeah, they had the.
All the
there was one
tricksters
here.
were out.
They're probably not gonna be able to see it on the. There was one kid here that was just amazing.
Snowboarder.
Oh yeah. Now let's see if we can.
That'll also be up on the site later.
Is this the guy? No, that's not the guy. We're wandering through here, Steffi, but there's one. Okay, he just nice stuff. No, that wasn't him. There was one guy that actually did barrel rolls. I mean, just amazing stuff. Is this that? That's the guy. All right, that's the guy. You're not able to see it, but here he comes up off this one,
Look at him.
and it's just like corkscrew
Is he
moves.
on a
Just
snowboard or
yeah,
something?
just amazing stuff. I mean, this guy, and here you can go. He's coming off here the first set, and just almost like corkscrewing in the air. And
Wow.
I'm way too old to know what that was, but it was probably
But
something
our
like
son, he knows all
that
the
was like a
terminology.
720 with
Yeah.
a board grab, dude. That
Yeah.
was just awesome. And of course, I have no idea what he just did, but I know it looked hard. I mean,
Looked really hard.
It looked really hard, and it looked like it would have hurt if you fell down too. So, and also this course was kind of an interesting thing is it was designed by Mike Shimke. Now, Mike Shimke is part of the legendary Shimke family from Bear Valley. Tim Shimke, both the boys grew up skiing, racing. Both of them raced.
Yes.
And then when he was about 16, Mike Shimke didn't want to race anymore. He wanted to do more of the freestyle,
The
the trick
trickster
skiing.
stuff.
And he's gone on, some of you may be familiar, he's gone and competed in several X Games. One
Wow.
time was ranked
Yes.
in the top 10 in the world in this here. And I guess he's 24, 25 now. And he had had a couple broken, couple things that I think they kind of sidelined his career from going on. He actually broke his foot inside his boot, probably from a
Oh, my
compression
goodness.
thing, which I think kind of that hurts talking about it. But anyway, he's back.
Yes, it does.
He did compete. But the other thing is this course. All of the course he designed it.
And this is something new at Bear Valley that they've
Yeah.
done. They have it in the front of the Bear Valley Resort now.
So people can
It's the terrain
watch.
park, so people can watch all the tricksters.
And I guess this is one of the nicest terrain parks here, and it was
This one is? The
yeah,
new one?
yes.
Wow.
And also, one of the last little things we were going to post from this last weekend is we did something where we did lunch run.
Yes.
So if you want to
You did
have
lunch run. I did.
So if you want to
lunch run.
watch a little bit of video of actually what it's like to ski from the hill
Let's
down
go,
to the
no.
village, we're going to have a little bit of stuff on
Yes.
that up as well.
It's kind of a neat thing to do at the end of the year, especially.
Oh, you can do it anytime.
Yeah, but I mean, you know,
Yeah. See,
make sure you get it in before the end of the ski season.
yeah. Well, here's this
Oh, I
handheld.
could probably
See,
do
there you
this.
go. See.
Good thing I
See,
can
I was
see that.
skiing and holding a camera.
Man, you are just so talented.
Oh, I don't know about that, but and one little last thing on the Bjorn Loppet, and we're going to post results of the Bjorn Loppet probably tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Paul's going to do some of the results on that. But one of the interesting thing is they had a couple awards for entrants that were between 80 and 90. I think they had the
my
oldest entrant up there was something like 88 years old that was
Wow.
still cross-country ski racing. He was competing at like 88 years old. Isn't that amazing?
Mm-hmm.
So, the sad thing is he was, even at 88, he'd
Probably
probably
fitter than
be,
you, huh?
be faster than me. But other than that,
Probably better move along here a little quicker.
yeah.
We also had the Copperopolis Town Square had a couple of ribbon cuttings this weekend.
Yes, they did. The first
The first new couple of businesses opened in Copper. Let me find out which ones those were.
Copper Proper, I know, was one of them.
Yes, let me see. Copper Proper Home Decor and Gifts, 200 Town Square Road, and also Eve Women's Apparel and Accessories. There was two businesses that had their ribbon cutting on over the weekend.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yes.
And that's the start. I mean, that's the start of getting that whole town center up and running.
We also had tennis.
There was tennis.
Let me see. Bret Hart High School Weekend Tennis Tournament. 6 teams from the Tennis League, including Bret Hart, Calaveras, Amador, Linden, Somerville, and Argonaut, participated in the second annual preseason kickoff tournament this weekend. The purpose of this tournament is to meet everyone in the league and to scope out possible competition. And that was held over the weekend. I don't know how well we
At the
did.
new sports complex, and there were some nice shots there that Hannah Heath took of
Yes.
some young ladies on the team. Looks like they are.
Let me see. This says that their team is doing fairly well. Today, there are 3 to 4 really good teams in league this year, and we will be fighting strong all season for the championship. The 4 best teams include Bret Hart, Calaveras, Amador, and Argonaut. This year, Bret Hart holds a team of 40 people.
Wow, that's a
making
big
it an
team.
advantage when the other teams only hold 20 to 30. Let me see. Calaveras tennis team has only 28 people on the team, but they are still in the running for the 2008 season championship.
Great.
The 2008 league season for tennis officially starts on Tuesday, March 18th. Bret Hart will be facing off Amador at 4 p.m.
Great.
And what else? We had the last weekend we had Art Spirit that we also attended. I don't want to go into too much of this. This is going to take up a lot of our time, but that was we had the historical plaque dedication in Murphy's. We had
They're talking about here's the native
Yes.
here's the decorated
new
doing the
historical plaque
there.
in Murphy's. The Native Sons of the Golden West is a fraternal order with roots dating back almost to the founding of California. And they had a plaque dedication at the DEA bathroom store in Murphy's, correct, on Saturday
There
morning.
they are right there.
We also had a minor injury collision up here in Arnold on Saturday afternoon around, 4 p.m.?
Yeah.
Involving 3 vehicles. Thank goodness there were only minor injuries. There was basically a three-car rear-ender, right?
It was.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
the
was.
carburetor.
Everybody's fine. I did stop by the business of one of the ladies was involved today, and she's fine. She's
fine.
home.
Good,
Yeah.
good.
So it's.
Yeah, it was just a minor. They did have one
Yeah.
guy out on the ground and examining him, and that was a little scary. But I think it was just ended up being just all minor injuries. So
Yeah.
also, we have Board of Soups tomorrow.
We do?
We have Board of Soups Day. We have a meeting, and then we have a joint meeting after
A
that.
joint meeting tomorrow.
Yes.
This will be a big meeting on the general plan process for both of them.
That
isn't
starts
it?
at 2:30. That's after, let me see here. Let me pull it up here.
Now, where's that going to be held, the afternoon
It's
general
going to be
plan?
held at Town Hall in San
Okay.
Andreas.
The San Andreas Town Hall. If you're not familiar with it, if you're going north on Highway 49, instead of taking a right on Main Street downtown, you take an immediate left, and it's like the third building on the right,
Yes.
and should be a...
What they're going to do is they're going to adjourn for lunch at the Board of Supervisors chambers with their regular meeting, then head over there at 1:30 for a study session on environmental management. Then at 2:30 they will have the joint meeting between the Board of Soups and the City of Angels Council regarding general plan updates. So that's going to be happening starting at 1:30 for the environmental management. And then
Should
2:30.
be very exciting, huh?
And then before that, they're going to be talking the new jail. They're going to be. I think they're trying to get it approved so that they can go to the state now
Okay.
for their grant application.
Which they're going to be...
doing very soon.
And that was pushed back to this week from last week, correct?
Yes, yes.
So we should know on maybe possibly the land deal
The land
tomorrow.
and also the grant to get the board's approval.
Okay.
They're basically waiting for the board's approval to move forward.
All right.
They're going to be discussing the Vestra contract.
Okay.
Which I don't know what that is.
Land use layer, is this for the...
Yes, the countywide land use layer, as well as developing or editing
GIS.
non-land use GIS
For all the
layers
GIS data.
for an
Okay.
additional amount not to exceed $15,000 to be reimbursed by the COG, utilizing the grant received by Caltrans. They will be discussing behavioral health, and the behavioral health agreement between Calaveras County and Behavioral Health for inpatient psychiatric services
Okay.
to increase the total amount from $75,000 to $150,000 for the period of 7/1/07 to 6/30/08. And they will also be discussing the Lamphere-Gregory contract.
And I believe they're also going to be discussing fees for the Community Development
Yes,
Agency.
that's kind of the
And
big one that
will
I forgot
be-
to mention.
Yeah, that will be one to where they're going to be discussing on raising some of the different fees on that you be charged for construction
For building
permits,
permits,
and also for like lot line adjustments.
They're doing that. Are they
different
doing that in the
things.
morning or in the afternoon? It looks like in the morning, maybe during a closed session. I don't remember seeing that part.
All right. Well, we know it's on the.
John will be giving us updates tomorrow while he's at the Board of Soups.
I will.
Yes,
All right. I thought you were doing Board of Soups tomorrow.
I'm feeling better. Take my 5-year-old with me. Another thing that's kind of exciting is a local
Yeah, this is
Justice
pretty
Rasmussen
cool. This is pretty cool. Yeah.
made the Junior Olympic qualifiers. Actually, he's going to the Junior Olympics, right?
Made the JOs.
He made the
now, Did you
JOs.
is that up on the site?
Yes, it is
Yeah?
up. Uh-huh.
Okay.
I
Where'd
think
it go? Here we go. All right. Now, as most of you know, the Rasmussen name in Calaveras County
you think
is
skiing.
synonymous with skiing. The family helped found the resort. There's been members up there of the family working up there for years. Kyle Rasmussen was an Olympian and also World Cup downhill champion. Now, one of the brothers, there was Jeff, Kyle, Greg, and I forget the fourth one. But anyway, the skiing ones, the primary skiing ones, were the three brothers. Now Greg Rasmussen's son, who was a coach for the J3s and J2s up there, is his son Justice Rasmussen, who is a Mark Twain Elementary School, I believe, is the 8th
Yes.
grader.
Yes, he can be much older than
Yeah,
that.
all right.
J3s are
Is of the
Young
Bear Valley
teens.
Race team for qualifying for the Junior Olympics in Basin, Idaho, with the inclusion of the final Junior Olympics qualifier at Squaw Valley over the weekend. Justice amassed enough points to join the other top 27 racers in Far West on March 21st to 24th. So,
over the
very,
weekend
very
he's going.
cool.
Now, also, another person that may fill in as an alternate is Zach Comstock, also
Yes.
a Bear Valley Race team member. And he is, they have a home in Big Trees, and also they live in the Bay Area.
Yeah.
So, that's
And
kind of-
he is
he's
the
considered a
first
local also.
alternate. So the odds are that he'll probably make it in.
Yes. Isn't that great?
But want to say congratulations to Justice, as a local product here. Back in the JOs for
Yes.
the Rasmussen family and everything else. Congratulations,
I'm sure the family's
Justice.
very proud.
Yeah.
Both families. One more thing I wanted to talk about was arrests. Some arrests were made in Arnold regarding burglaries
Yes,
that had
they
been
were.
going on. Now, we heard about this last week, and we didn't. We tried to follow up on it, but there wasn't any. Nobody would.
Yeah, we were waiting for a call back
say too
today
much,
on
so.
if these were related to. I know there's been a
A
real
group of burglaries going
Yes,
on.
there has.
Mhm. And
Yeah.
they haven't said if they're related or not. Deputies were dispatched to report a burglary in progress approximately 4:40 p.m. on Sunday, March 9th. The reporting party told dispatch that there were 3 suspects that left the area in a dark blue sedan. Deputy Chris Dorsey stopped a vehicle matching the description given in Hathaway Pines. A flat screen TV and miscellaneous tools were amongst the items found in the vehicle.
Everybody just travels around with a flat screen in the back
Can you
of the car,
imagine
doesn't
that?
it?
If they came to our house, they'd have nothing to steal. We don't have anything.
We'd be like, welcome, come on in.
There's nothing
Yeah.
here. 3 subjects matching this description of the suspects were taken to Calaveras County Jail and booked for a 459 PC.
A 459
Yes.
PC. We do know that their bails ranged from 40 to 60,000 each.
They were actually
And,
a total of 4 people arrested.
And they were all from Lodi.
One guy was arrested for the possession of brass knuckles. Did you see that?
Must have been a tough dude, huh?
Yes.
Brass knuckles.
So that happened. That's the exciting news.
So will this cause another spate of bumper stickers about Flatlanders?
I don't know. I hope not. You're right, because they
Just
were
kidding,
Flatlanders.
just
People robbed
kidding.
us, right?
Just kidding.
One more thing I wanted to mention is they have started the application process for the 2008 Junior Miss Calaveras pageant.
Are you going to enter?
I'm too old.
Oh, you're too old? Oh,
The
man.
Junior Miss Calaveras pageant and Junior Frog Jump will be held concurrently on Saturday, May 10th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Altaville Maloney's Fire Department in Angels Camp. The Junior Miss Calaveras competition is open to 8th grade girls in Calaveras County. The contests are judged on beauty, personality, and pleasantness by a panel of
Pleasantness?
They have to
Wow.
be perky, right? They have to
Yeah.
have personality. What personality doesn't matter, just beauty.
Well, it does. Now,
They
is
will
that,
be judged by experienced judges. The winner will be announced during the Junior Frog Jump, and she will be presented at the Calaveras County Fair
Experienced judges?
the next week. What does that mean? Detailed flyers outlining the contest will be given to the offices of all 8th grade schools in the county during the week of March 10th.
Very
So
cool.
if you're interested, a copy of this flyer is also attached to this release, which I have attached. So if you're interested in it, you can also go to thepinetree.net to take a look at the flyer for the qualifications
Really?
to enter the Junior Miss Calaveras pageant.
Now, is that all I can talk about? Or
No, go ahead. I'm done talking. I just
Okay.
wanted to make sure
All
we
right.
talked about
One
that.
last little thing before we move on to weather. The Arnold Rotary Club is offering vocational grants. Aren't they?
Yes, they are.
They are. The Arnold Rotary Club is offering 2 vocational grants totaling $2,000 rewarded on May 15th, 2008. The club's Adult Individual Initiative grant for $1,000 focuses on adults residing in Calaveras County who have experienced unemployment or have been employed only at entry-level jobs and working to improve their employability skills. The Bob Weehee Memorial Career Builder grant for $1,000 will assist an Arnold area individual of any age and any career stage. Students, business owners, employees who is striving to enhance his or her career skills or business.
The Rotary is always very generous. They always do such nice things for the community.
Applications are available at all public
Now, I see
libraries.
they were giving money for businesses. I thought about applying for something. Just kidding.
Are we trying to improve ourselves?
Here we're trying to. Did you see that? An
Yeah.
Arnold area business owner who shows how a new piece of equipment will build his or her new business.
Wow.
Use a new laptop, right?
I got a new phone. Does that
You
does
didn't
that
pay
does that
for that, so
huh?
it doesn't count. How about new clothes? Does that count? New wardrobe for Kim. while
A
she's
new
on the news.
wardrobe?
Just teasing. It's funny. I was watching that Tammy, what's her name? Tammy Beilstein.
Mm-hmm.
This evening on cable, and her makeup that she was wearing was sponsored by a makeup company in Stockton.
Really?
She had mentioned.
Wow.
Kind of interesting.
And speaking of that, we would like to thank Victoria's Framing for becoming one of
Yes,
our new
thank
advertisers
you.
in Angels Camp there.
Thank you very
So
much.
thank you very much for becoming one of our sponsors.
Ready for weather?
I guess we better do weather. All right, and here we go on weather. And tonight, you may have some, right?
Not much.
Nah, not much. It's backed
No,
up.
this is later
Okay.
in the week.
All right.
Mhm.
Originally, they were saying they may get a little bit of stuff
Now it's
tonight,
moved to
but
later
looks
in the
like
week.
it's just mostly stuff. Okay.
It'll look right
Tonight
we're
in
supposed to
Arnold,
leave.
low of 41, high of 61, 40, 58, 43, 50. On Thursday night with a 20% chance of showers, then a 20% chance of showers on Thursday night. And going on into the weekend, we looks like slight chance with a chance of snow on Friday night here in Arnold. So like we're getting a cooling trend.
Yes, in Bear Valley, tonight mostly cloudy, low of 34. Tuesday, mostly sunny, high of 55. Tuesday night, partly cloudy, low of 29. Wednesday, partly sunny, high of 50. Wednesday night, slight chance of snow. Thursday, slight chance of snow. Thursday night, chance of snow. Friday, chance of snow. Friday night, chance of snow. Just in time when we're getting ready to head over for another ski race.
There we go.
Badger Pass.
All
I hope
right.
it doesn't snow over there.
Low of 43, and now here we're down to Murphy's, 43, 66, 43, 63 with a cooling trend going into the weekend, 44, 60, 40, 55, and 35.
Angels Camp, mostly cloudy, low of 41. Tuesday, mostly sunny, high of 68. Tuesday night, partly cloudy, low of 40. Wednesday, sunny, high of 65. Wednesday night, mostly cloudy, low of 44. Thursday, partly sunny, high of 64. Thursday night, cloudy, low of 40. Friday, slight chance of showers, high of 58. And Friday night, slight chance of showers, low of 36.
For our friends in Copperopolis, 72, 44, 69, 41, 67, 44, 65, and 42. And we're rattling through it because we're about out
We're
of
done.
time for tonight.
Yes.
And we would like to thank you very much for stopping by. We appreciate it.
Thank you very
And
much.
we will see you back here tomorrow night. And Kim's going to do the whole news by herself tomorrow night because
Yeah.
you'll be feeling better, right?
I'm not going to do it by myself.
Just kidding. Good night. Thank you.
Bye.